Hi everyone, we're just going to try and do a whimsical page today. Let me put the cam audio on and yay green. It is bunny, it really is. And they shoved us right in, you know, looking at, listening and watching the team members there that we had no idea about. So, hey Debbie. So let's just, I have gessoed this page while I was waiting. I'm getting ready anyway, so just going to apply some paint down with my fingers. What happened to your wrist, Debbie? I don't know, we might use more colours yet. I'll see. So Shaz was a bit disappointed in me, but she's also 20 years younger than I am, so let her ponder on that one. She understands, but still disappointed that I quit after just 3 days, but holy moly, that was a long 3 days. I actually went in on the Thursday, the 4th day, to talk to them and give them back the access cards and that, so might as well not. I waited there for an hour before anyone came in. It is bad for your health, CB. Debbie, silly girl. I hope you learned your lesson. I know, Kerry. Anyway, riding a bike, see, no, not good for you. So that's, if you guys could see my Fitbit stats that are automatically up, tweeted. I did a few days with a lot of walking, and that's why. Because I had to walk to and from the car 20 minutes each day. And that's why, Jane. Because I was doing some walking. So I'd have to put my joggers on. And this was the frustrating thing, because it was wet, it was raining. I'd have to put my joggers on when I left, take my shoes in a plastic bag, get to work, find and go to the bathroom and change my shoes, carry a plastic bag around everywhere with me all day from hot seat to hot seat because I had nowhere to put it. So just all added up to a stressful time that I didn't need. Exactly. Walking on our 40-degree days, Jean. Yeah, right. I'd have to have a shower before I even got to work. Like when I got to work, before I even started work. It's just awful. And I just put some white into the mix. No, my longest was 11 years, and that was enough. White. Okay, let's see. No, not anymore. No, no one would work that long anymore. Even in the same industry, no one would. I'm not going to rub the white in too much, I don't think. Okay, that's a good start. All right. No, they don't, but that's the thing. How can they? I thought that was just illegal, like to hire, because we were casual, right? But working a full week. How can you get away with that? I thought the whole thing with full time was, you know, a certain amount of hours was casual and a certain amount onwards was full. But no, there's some loophole they can use to get around it. Okay. Now what? Let's dry it first, I think. Noise pollution. Exactly, Eileen. And my hours were 38 hours a week, and it was casual. And it's got me beat how that could be possible. Well, part-time means a certain amount of hours, but you also get paid annual leave and public holidays. Casual, you get neither. All right, so I reckon I need to add some more colour to it, but I might use the same colours, but with a brush, maybe a dry brush. Don't know where I'm going with this. I do have an idea as to what sort of images I'm going to use and how I'm going to do that, but it's just the background I haven't worked out yet, so we shall see. Probably should have put some stamps on there first. We'll do that next. Yeah, true, Carrie Ann. Yeah, that's if it ever happened, because I think Shaz was on casual for a long, long time. Don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, I'm out of it and I don't really care anymore. Eileen, I agree though. And we'll do a bit of white. All right. Now what? Casual usually means for a certain period of time. So if it's an industry that has busy seasons, they hire casual workers for a certain amount of time. They can work full time and not get benefits because companies can wait up to a year for other. Yeah, that's true, Jane. Okay, I'm going to dry this and then think about what sort of stamps I'm going to put in the background. Thanks, Jane. Now I'll probably stuff it up. Right. Let's see what stencils or stamps I'm going to use here. Actually, just FYI, I decided to go back with my stencil storage to this. This is a 12 by 12 for my 12 by 12 stencils, obviously. Then I've got A5s for my 6 by 6 and smaller. Just looking for the tree, this one here. Now I may as well just draw it, I think. Okay. Well, maybe I use this one. I don't know. I'll just use a bit of that. You're kidding. 12-inch stamps. Oh, they would be nice. Who's making those, Eileen? Who came out with them? I like that one. Carabella Studio. They have got some amazing stamps. I'm loving their stamps. And their stencils, their masks are, or templates, whatever they want to call them. They're pretty cool too. Yep. They're a force to be reckoned with. They are. I like how they are, but we'll draw them, I think. A few, Eileen, right. When I was over in the States, we asked a couple of Michaels, and I think I was with Paula and Kerry, and they were saying that they're introducing the Finnabair collection into certain Michaels just to see how they go. And I guess if they go, well, most of them will get them in. But yeah, they weren't introducing them to every one of them. Welcome back, Carrie Ann. So let's see, what other colours have I got in here? No, I'm going to stick with the same. I'm going to do some yellow, I think, first. And just grab a little bit, not too much of each. Well, they will eventually, I think, as long as they see how quickly they're walking out the door, because everyone wants them. Okay, not that, it was Jane Davenport, I think, not Finnabair. Sorry, I'll be quiet in the cheap seats here. Okay. A little bit of texture there. Just using the same colours. See how we go once we give it a contrast colour down the track. Well, no one. Baby wipes too. Gotta go shopping tomorrow. I'll have to get some. Got to take Justin birthday shopping tomorrow because he had his 9th birthday on the Wednesday prior to Cameron's, and he wanted, because Caden lives up in Queensland, it's hard to get things for him and send them up. It costs a lot of money. So what we did was every time they came down, if it was after a birthday, then we'd take him shopping and or Christmas, and he'd choose, like he'd have a combined amount of money and he'd choose. Well, Justin liked that idea, so that's what he wanted this year. So that's what Shaz and I are doing tomorrow. All right, I'm just going to let that dry for a second. I need to go to the bathroom. Back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hi, Laurie. Sorry, just trying to read the chat. Okay. Now I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? I'm going to do something. I think I need some stampage. Okay. And I bought a nice little. Oh, who makes this? I got it from the mixed media store online. She's Australian, Mimi Bondi. I don't know whether she makes them, because there's no real there's nothing on there except her mixed media store sticker. I can't remember whether it was who owned it. Yeah, don't know. All right, so what colour am I going to use? I think I'm going to use black. Or should I just use greens and blues? No, I think it needs... No, I'm going to use greens and blues. I'm going to use emerald green. Hey. I'm going to try and use some of the colours in... Oh, I love that. Okay. show you in a minute. Close up. She's pretty good, isn't she, Carrie? Okay, look at that. Not focusing because I'm moving too much, but pretty good. I like it. All right, that's the big one. Let's bring I think I'll just get 2 small ones next, and I'll do saffron. Thanks, Eileen. Wait till I add some of the colours that I'm thinking of, then you won't think it's any good. Okay, use that same size again, and I'll use, guess I can use aquamarine. And okay, sap green. It's not going to be real noticeable, but maybe on there it can be subtle. And then we'll do a white. Okay, in the hi Blondie. You bought Mimi's book. You love the colours she uses, always bright, but not in your face bright, if that makes sense. Yes, definitely, Carrie Ann. But having said that, I do think she's a lot like Tracy Weinzaffel and does a lot of the same stuff over and over again. It doesn't evolve. Like beautiful background, put a flower on it every time, or a heart. White with the small one, I think. Now do I want to use paint or do I want to use, I think I want to use paint for this. I'm going to use some titanium white. Let's spread that around a bit. Card. Yeah, I know, CB. That's, you know, I just don't understand how she could have got so far doing the same old things. Honestly, I don't get it. All right, that looks good to me. Okay, baby white. And now I think I will use just a little bit of black stamping in here, just a bit of script maybe. Just, well, I could probably use grey. I don't know. Let's see. Ah, thanks, Jeannie. Yeah, so far. I'll stuff it up. You wait and see. I have to wash those later. Okay. So I don't know what the name of this stamp set is, but I'm really loving it. Okay. Find out for you. I know, right, CB. Yeah, I just don't get it. But that's just me. And I'm weird. Okay, so am I going to use, no, I'm going to use water and can. It's a fairly dark grey, so let's get a script stamp. Now, do I want, yeah, I'm going to have to use a clean one that I can put my fingers on rather than having it stamp all of it. So okay, done. It's got a little bit of black in it. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly dry that. Then I'm going to, oh, I know what I need. I'm going to play with the Crazy Bird stamps, I think. Or I'll draw my own. One of the two. Okay. Let's see. That's got to dry, and I've got to draw my tree. So all right, noise pollution. Welcome back, Eileen. No, Jenny. I bought it recently. This is the website. Hang on, I'll grab it. Okay, let's see. Let's go to stamps. Hold on, sorry. It's in there. It's cool. It's Mixed Media Studio, Mixed Media Store. I think it is hers. $8.95. That's Australian, and it's an Australian website. So I'll just give you the link to the stamp store. Hey, Linda, and you can see it towards the bottom of the page there, and it is a mixed media store. It's, I don't know, I didn't know that she had a line of stamps. Noise. Sorry, they aren't either. I'm not with it. Hold on. Turn that off. Now they are. Okay. Thanks, Jane. Okay. All right. The only thing I'm going to have up the right way, I think, on this page is the tree. I'm going to have birds and I'm going to have flowers, but the flowers are going to be growing out of the tree and the birds are going to be growing out of flower stems, if you get what I mean. So it's going to be sort of like an upside down, sideways page. So I've got to draw a tree first. Right. That's not quite dry, but that's okay. And I want it so I'm going to have room for the flowers. Okay. Probably use a tree stencil. I was nearly gonna, Eileen, but I don't have one that's gonna be. See, that one in here, the only one I had in here, and I want it whimsical. So the only one I had in here, I have that one, but I don't want that one because that's got the cherry blossoms on it. I have this one, but I think I want it more whimsical. So I'm going to have a go. All right, I'm going to stuff it. You wait. Okay, so I need a Posca pen. Here we go. And then okay, so obviously this is not dry enough yet for me to draw on. That's okay. Alright, nose polish. I'm going to dry this a bit more. Let's see if I can't get another. Here's a thicker one. Okay. And then okay. Doesn't like being Karen. Okay. colour that in later. And okay. Now, what do I want to do now? I need to do some flowers, upside down flowers hanging from the tree, and then some bird stems there. Okay, hold on. Alright, so let's get some black paint out, I think, because that Posca's not doing its job. Okay. Let's grab so Cameron's flying down to his father's for the weekend. He lives in Melbourne. For his birthday. So that will be a nice break for us because we're over kids at the moment. Okay. I'll take him to the airport tonight, and then I think we might head out for dinner. Okay. Okay, let's get a bigger brush now. Probably do some white patterns on the tree trunks. We'll see how we go. Thanks, Kerry. That's after we take Justin birthday shopping. I think Susie's making me another cuppa. Yes. I could do with it. No, sounds like he's using his Dremel. Or not. It's going to tap. Okay. So we let Cameron. We had to ring up our car insurer and include Cameron as a P-plater, provisional driver, because since he's got his P-plates, he can drive on his own. So we had to increase, well, get them to put him on the policy, and then $800 later, he's now covered. So we let him drive down to Macca's last night and got us dinner. Oh, the joys. Okay, that's it so far. Now, need to flowers. That's what I need, don't I? Need to draw some flowers. Let's dry this a little bit first. Noise. Thanks, Arlene. It's ridiculous, Jean. I mean, it didn't, I think it cost us minimal extra when we put him on as a learner driver. But because he was in the car with a supervised driver over the age of 30, then the policy doesn't increase much at all. But as soon as they start driving on their own, that's when it increases. Thanks, Jean. Really? Just because they're boys, they're... Oh, that's awful. Costs more for boys. Wow. I don't know that that's the case here. She didn't say that if it was a girl, then it'd be different. She just said that's what it is. So, all right. Now, I've got some drawings of... Oh, it more than doubled us. I think we were just over 600, and now we're 1,400. Thank you. Ah, that's nice. Okay, let's see. I've got to do them upside down. Okay, let's just do normal flowers. All right, so I need to draw it. Now, they're going to hang down, so, and probably hang down, well, we can hang one down from here. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Studies have proved that young males under 25 are more likely to have an accident. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Carry on, yeah. Well, Cameron can't drive Squiz's car, much as he'd like to. Let's do, it's got to be upside down. Okay, and then oh, Kimberly. All right, that's 3 flowers. Let's just do another one here. And we'll do you know what? I should do this. Okay. Okay. What in the tree? I know she has lost it. What, Eileen? Okay, and now I've got to draw some birds. Now I might use some stamps for the stems here. What have I done? Let's do maybe this one. Oh, and the birds, crazy birds, where are they? Well, we can do the crazy birds or we can do the delusions birds. We shall see. Okay. Or I could draw my own. Now, how about we paint these first thing? So now we'll bring in I think the purple and the pink. Or should we just do light blue violet and brilliant purple? And maybe a different yellow. No, we'll do the pink, magenta. What's that one? Yep, quinacridone, magenta. Those three. I think Jean doesn't like cool CV. Okay, Jean's typos again. All right. Okay, so there's need to be two different ones there. Hold on. Okay, just trying to find a little brush. This one might do it. Okay. I probably should do white first. Okay. What? I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I'm just going to ignore you. Is that okay? White. Gesso. Can always go over the black again. Gonna have to. Because it's going to be too fiddly if I try and avoid all the black. I'll be here forever. So oh, okay, Eileen. Okay, you guys are really into the paws. Probably could have used a smaller paintbrush. It's a bit cold here today, or coolish. A bit miserable too. It's not raining yet, but it feels like it wants to. I think we're in for rain all next week. Fun. We've just finished, and on the weekend, all last week it rained and it rained and it rained, and we thought, surely it's going to fine up. Well, we had, I think, one rain shower on the Sunday of Cameron's birthday, and then all night it didn't rain at all. So we were so lucky. We had marquees up. We had the garage all cleared. We had the cantilever up over the outside table. It was just, but we had them all inside too, like downstairs, which is okay because it's tiled downstairs, so it wasn't any biggie. It wasn't anything we had to really worry about because it can be easily wiped over. I'll tell you what though, they love their alcohol, and not just the cheap stuff either. And half of the girls were half cut before they came here. So here's me and Squiz trying to, well, Squiz is cooking the barbie, and here's me trying to make sure all these kids, because half of them were under 18. I was trying to make sure they were all okay and that no one tried to leave just to walk away, because they all had to have lifts before they could leave. It's awful. I'm going to have to probably doodle on these to make them look any good, so can be fiddly work. Actually, maybe I should add some. I'll add some deeper purple to that one, see how that looks once I add this. It's still a bit wet and might be able to brush it into it and blend it somehow, or maybe not. Okay, a bit of this purple. That looks pretty crap, but anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Exactly. However, Shaz being Shaz made a whole lot of jelly shots. They only had half of the one tray of the jelly shots. I think they forgot about the other one. Well, they were up in the fridge upstairs, and guess who's been into them on a school night? And I could kill him. So I might mention that to his father and say, please don't make this weekend out to be about alcohol. Please. Because I'm stinking over it. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to just dip my brush into the magenta and the lilac and see what I come up with. And that's not too bad. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Let's just there we go. That one, and now let's do the white and the magenta here. It's going to be a bit hard because it's so skinny. Now it's sort of just pink. Might add a little bit of white in the tips. Okay. We'll refine that, maybe. And no, that's so true, Carrie Ann, but I didn't think Cameron was a drinker either until all these 18th parties started to happen. So let's dry that and then get onto the birds. And we can fix that up later. Noise. Okay. So now I want, well, do I want, but anyway, I'm going to do some stems for some birds. So I've got some already coloured here, but I don't think I want to use those. What I might do is just draw some birds. Can I draw some whimsical birds? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So we'll have one in here. So if I just okay, so then they're not going to have any legs, but that's going to go down there. Now it's going to go behind it. No, it's not going to happen behind. Well, might do. Hi, Ange. Oh, not good. So sorry. Okay, so and we can do leaves on these as well. So what I've got to do is try and mask that up. It's got to go behind it. So a bit of paper. And let's just there. All right, now we'll get this one and put it on a block. And I think, yeah, I'll just use, I might use Onyx Black because it's a lot more defined than, well, probably could have used Days on. All right, hold on. Okay. And we're going to put you about there. Right, and then we're going to have one about there. So that can go, oh, that didn't do a good job. So you know what? Make sure I press it down well and truly next time. Okay. Now, okay, you're going right about there. And then the last one can go there. Okay, I need a longer one of these. So this right there. There we go. Now, need to dry those before I touch anything because that's going to take a while to dry that VersaFine ink. Okay. Noise. What is the stamp? Just a branch. It's a Dilutions. It's from a Dilution set, Jean called In-Betweenies. And it's that one there. Okay, noise. Really, Jean? Okay, you know what? Then what I should do is I might put some clear embossing powder on it. Jean just said that it's never going to dry on acrylic paint, the VersaFine. So this is what I'm going to do. And that's going to make sure that it dries. Okay. And now that's clear embossing powder that I've just put on there. One way out of it. Yes, okay, very good. Now I shall heat set that, then we'll be dry. I had known that it takes quite a long time for it to dry, and it can reactivate on certain things, but I think I was just in La La Land then. All right, that should do it. Okay, that should do it. Some things it won't. It really takes a long time, if ever, to dry. Right. Well, I feel like it. I think I might use the brush. The artist pick pen with the brush nib is the best, I think, for going over acrylic. I like the Posca, but sometimes, unless your page is completely dry, you can't go over it. It's like it's a whiteboard marker. It's awful sometimes, and just drags over it and undoes what you've just done. So I find the Pitt Artist pen is probably one of the better ones to use for this. Yep, true. If it won't dry, seal it in. Exactly. All right. What colour am I going to do these birds, do you think? Now I can come down here with this one. Alright, so might try Cameron, what? Walk 12:50.
What time is it now?
12:25.
Try that.
I've got to show you in a while what Swizz has been making me. I have a paint trolley here, just one of those plastic ones that's got the 4 shelves. I've got that much junk in it that one of the wheels is broken off. So he's fixing that for me. I think I might use let's see. I think I'm going to use a different colour. I shouldn't, but I am. I'm going to use cerulean. No, this is cobalt blue hue. Now, do I want to... I just want it like that. And I think I'm going to do them all the same colour. It's a bit gunky there. Get a really dry brush and try this. That ain't working either. This one's to blend. That's all right. All right. So it needs popping. I'll go around the outline. I'll outline those birds and put maybe a white beak, a black and white beak. But in the meantime, I think I want to come around with a gel pen and just do something. All right, let's do this. Yeah, the flowers are growing upside down, the birds are sideways. This would fit right into Alice in Wonderland. So true, Jen. Or in a pot magazine. Good on you, Eileen. Sounds like he's building a whole new car. He is, Jean. CB says to watch out or you'll strip your screw heads. Yeah. Now it's just a matter of probably giving it a bit of life. So Kerry Ann says she needs you to duck down to Wagga Wagga and put up about 20 shells for her.
Yeah, right. This afternoon or
This-
fucking
Hey, stop your swear.
this afternoon?
Sorry. This afternoon, Kerry Ann?
Want me to bring it in?
Mm-hmm.
Another couple of licks of paint and a bit of undercoat and might be all right.
All right, are we ready for this? Okay. Hold on.
Just a quick show. That's it. It's done.
That's it. Timber. On wheel. Is it wheels on yet? Yep, wheels are on.
They are. Yeah.
Oh, stop it. And this is the broken. Yeah, I don't know whether you can see that. There. No, probably not. Over there. But all that is going to go in that plus some more. Nice. Okay, hold on. Right. They all said it's a pretty crap job you did.
Yeah, I reckon used to.
They're very gunky there, so I can't do much with those birds at the moment. Carrie Ann wants one of those too.
Yeah, what colour?
I'll be careful if I were you. Yeah, they all say good job.
Thank you. I'm trying. Bored now.
You go and pick Cameron up soon, and then you could give him a lecture.
Yeah, well.
Green. Jean wants a green one.
Kermit green?
Lime green, and Carrie Ann wants pink. Do we do pink?
Aye.
Do we do pink?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that doesn't want to work. Let's try Posca. Okay, and you could spend all day doodling Whimsy. I've got to stop sometime though. Okay, those birds are never going to dry. I don't even think I want to try and outline those birds just yet. They are so gunky with that. I'm just wondering with the tree what I do. Is doing any more white going to... You know what? I think what I want to do with the tree, I might do it with the thicker Posca. Let's see. Okay, right on the edge. Just some dashes. And what are we going to call this page? give it a title or leave it to the imagination? It's going to have to get narrower. Jen, what was the inspiration for this page? You're afraid to ask. Well, I wanted to do whimsy, and then I didn't want to do the same old, but I didn't know what else to do, and it just was I don't know, Eileen. It is what it is. I don't know. No real inspiration except that I wanted to do whimsy. And whimsy for me is anything goes. And the more unbelievable, the better, I thought. But I think Eileen thinks I'm on hard drugs. I do. Thanks, Rebecca. It could be better, and probably more doodling would help. But then again, you can sort of go overboard with the doodling, I reckon. These need whitening up. Call it Jane's Alice in Wonderland. Okay, we could. Jane in Wonderland. Jen in Wonderland? Jen in La La Land. Or just La La Land. Or Jen's La La Land. This could be making you feel spacey, Ange. take the P plates off?
Yeah. Oh, will I wait for him to ring or what?
No, he said this morning, 12:50.
Yeah.
Right, that's done. And again, I must go to the bathroom. Right. What else does it need? Jen flying high. Thanks, Eileen. You're welcome, Eileen. There's Cameron. Okay. I think Jen's La La Land. I want to try and do these. I'm going to put the heat gun onto them for a bit. So noise pollution. Hi. What's going on? Oh dear. Okay. So I'm going to grab. Here we go. I'm going to do it. Okay. Okay. I'm out flying high. We've done that one a bit too big. And then, so give them some soul in a minute, but then okay, so we've got to do the text we've got to do that. I wonder if Pinterest has got some fonts that I can play around. Whimsical fonts. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this one. There we go. All right, so I'm not going to be able to see you. Yeah, the black and the white really pops on that background, but I don't think the elements like the flowers are bright enough. But anyway, we'll see. So I'm just going to go and have a look at these fonts. Okay, so what am I calling it, Eileen? Jen's World? No. Flying High. Okay, we'll do that. Flying High. Let's go. So, let's draw a line because I can't write straight in a straight line for the life of me. Okay, F. Okay, here we go. And then that's got and then the L is and Y. Ooh, am I going to make it? I again. That's the L. Okay, an I. N. Yeah, I did that wrong, but anyway. G. Okay. That was pretty crap. And flying. Hi, I can't see chat. Okay, let's start with the H down here. And then G. I. the H. Okay. I want to do that there. And then there we go, flying high. Now maybe I try and add some white into that. I don't know yet. Let me go back to you guys. Okay. But wait till that's dry before I can erase that. Now, I think what I need to do is draw some leaves on these so we know that these are branches. Okay, and then I could probably, I'm not colouring them in, maybe I just do what? So what I mean, when it comes to doodling, you could spend hours and hours and hours playing around with it. Okay. And then get some white in there once it's dry, so noise pollution. Come on, it's not that good. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Cords in the road. Okay, hold on. And hold on, skill if here. Oi, oi, oi. Oh my goodness. Alright, that'll have to do. Now, it's just plain and it's not perfect, but it's just, I think that needs a bit of white in there. And just want there, I think. And okay, and I've got to erase that. Thanks, guys. Yeah, they really do fly. No wings. Alright, let's erase this line. I'm thinking I need to incorporate some, oh shoot, look what I just did. Some white into the lettering. I'm not sure though.
streaming.
Yes.
Haven't they gone to bed yet?
Not yet.
Wow. Big dog's been in bed. Fat cat.
Nearly done.
Oh, they're pretty.
I could go on and on and on, but what I'm going to do while I'm waiting that to dry is bring this off, and then I might do some dots along the edge of that tree, and I think I'll call it done. Oops.
We need to get it.
No, yeah, right, with your nails. Yeah, sure. We got the heat gun onto it.
Oh, no.
Arlene says, hey, squeeze.
Hi, Arlene.
Got a tip for Arlene?
Yeah, I have.
And?
Warm up your modem. Can't wait till she streams, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I'm here. Like, you know, hope I'm not working. I'll have to have the day off.
You will. You'll have to have the day off.
Yeah, I will. I'll make it, yep.
CB says hi,
Hello,
or laughs
CB.
at you, and then Grammy says hi, and Karen.
Hello, all.
Carrie Ann tries not to sleep during the day. She's the only Aussie here, I think. Yeah, Eileen laughed at your comment about her streaming.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I've been practicing that song so much, I've just about wore it out. I was thinking about singing a Rod Stewart song.
Were you?
Yeah.
What one?
Pretty Flamingo.
Then she won't stream.
Yeah, he gave them things to Lockie.
Did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
so he says.
Yeah, $15 he said. Lockie wanted to take him to a park this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I believe him.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You are so bad, Eileen says.
What?
You are so bad.
Why?
Pretty Flamingo.
Oh.
Everyone else is laughing. There we go. I think I'm done. Okay. Do you guys? Sorry, chords in the road again. There we go. Done. Thanks, guys. I'm going to turn off the recording now.